There is a terrible outbreak spreading across the world, affecting more and more countries literally every day. A horrific affliction that threatens to peril our very future, create chaos, divide rich from poor, and undermine the very foundations of our civilization. I'm referring, of course, to the recent outbreak of old politicians. I mean, really, what the hell? Joe Biden, 77 years old. He's the youngest guy running in the field of Democratic Party candidates for the US presidency, the youngest male anyway, since Mayo Pete and Beto O'Rourke dropped out, the youngest of the lot at 77 years old. Look, I'm old enough to remember the day, back in 1982, when the supreme leader of the USSR, Leonid Brezhnev, died in office, General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Soviet Union. Anyway, the joke at the time was that no one even noticed that he was dead, because he looked the same dead as he did alive. Well, dear viewers, let me tell you, he was only 75 when he died. In 84, Yuri Andropov, his successor, died at 69. In 85, his successor, Konstantin Chernenko, died at age 73. I remember at the time there were chirpy comments about the sclerotic Soviet system run by the Politburo gerontocracy. But now Bernie Sanders is 78 years old, Biden is 77, Donald Trump is 73. The Senate Majority Leader, Mitch McConnell, is 78. The Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, is 79. And it's not just an American problem. Xi Jinping is 66. Angela Merkel is 65. As far as they're both concerned, there's no one, just no one in their respective nations that is up to the job of replacing them. Yeah, right. Why don't you keep looking, okay? Here in South Africa, we have the same terrible problem. Electing old duds. Jacob Zuma, 77 years old now, and he just won't go away. Cyril Ramaphosa is 67 years old, and he just started. His half-witted deputy, David Didi Mabuza, well, I guess he's only 59 years old. I'm beginning to wonder if being, like semi-senile is actually an electoral asset. Maybe slow and steady and off your head and incoherent wins the race. Trump can't spell, Biden can't speak properly, he keeps getting his teleprompter words muddled up, mixing up his wife and his sister and the day of the week. And the election is in. To be fair though, Biden is a proxy for normal mistakes, normal flaws, normal strengths, kind of normal behavior, normal manners, normal view on global security, normal economics, normal view of facts, normal use of government power, and people, some of them anyway, are thirsty for normal. By the way, I'm not even an American, but it matters to us greatly who sits in the White House and who controls the US Senate and House of Representatives, because investors like me and our clients here at Vestac benefit significantly when, in the past, for example, Republican-controlled US Congress passed major corporate tax cuts in 2017. I know others might prefer a lefty in the White House for ideological reasons. I get it. I'm just saying, it's important. Whoever wins the Democratic nomination will have to face Trump in the general election and survive his doubtless nasty tweets and vicious debates. But even if they somehow beat Trump, the Republicans will probably retain control of the Senate, because only a third of Senate seats are up for election in November, remember? And many of them, the ones that are up for re-election, are from safe Republican states. So the most likely outcome is nothing, more of the same, no new anything. Calm down. Now that I think of it, you know what? All of these old politicians seem terrible, but you know what? The younger politicians aren't much better. For example, how would you like to have Ramaphosa and Mabuza replaced, however ineffectual they are, by Julius Malema and Floyd Shivambu? They're 39 and 37 years old. No, thank you very much. And here's another prediction for you. AOC. She's going to be US president someday soon. AOC is the nickname for a person called Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, representative for New York, 14th Congressional District, member of the outer left wing Democratic Party. She's only 30 years old. And according to the US Constitution, you have to be 35 to serve as US president. So guess what? She can run in 2024, the next election in 4 years' time. In this campaign now, she endorsed Bernie Sanders, which is a big reason why he's doing so well with the millennials. She's just as crazy as Bernie, but she's young and attractive. Two things which Bernie is most certainly not. You know what? In the end, I think I've undermined my own argument. It's not so much about age, to be honest. Maybe it's that we all only really pretend to like democracy. We're only really happy when our preferred class candidate wins.